You find me at Crewe railway station on the West Coast Main Line. Today's video is me chasing another train. Yes, I do love a good train chase. Now, the locomotive that was supposed to be on this was supposed to be a steam locomotive, a BR Standard Class 7 70000 Britannia. Unfortunately though, it's not the case. But if you want to see my opponent, it should be arriving at Crewe station right now. So say hello to my opponent, this British Railways Class 121 bubble car 121022. Now the plan today is to get it at Chester and Shrewsbury and then head back to Crewe to get it at Crewe arriving. So this race is going to be interesting because, well, it was passed for a steam locomotive but now it's passed for a diesel multiple unit.
Service to London, Chester, Shotton, Flint.
Now in order to get that Class 121 bubble car, I've got to leave Crewe right now. So on the 10:05 Transport for Wales service to Llandudno but go to Chester on this. So have now reached Chester. The original plan was to catch the 10:21 Transport for Wales service which terminated at Chester. But luckily, since that Class 121 bubble car arrived into Crewe station early, it gave me the opportunity to catch the 10:05 off Crewe to Llandudno. And now I'm in Chester a bit earlier than planned. The Class 121 bubble car has left Crewe about 4 minutes early, so it is on its way to Chester. So capturing that Class 121 bubble car at Chester has been epic, but the next location might be a bit tricky because it gets to Shrewsbury before I get to Shrewsbury. Now when it gets to Shrewsbury, it's got to reverse into Colton Hill TC and sits there for a bit, which gives me enough time to get to Shrewsbury to capture the unit at Shrewsbury. So I waited for the 11:36 Transport for Wales service to Birmingham International so I could get to Shrewsbury. So 158829 is now on the platform, and that's my train to Shrewsbury. Let's hop on board. So the train that I'm on now has left Wrexham General, and the Class 121 bubble car has gone into Colton Hill TC. So hopefully I can get to Shrewsbury now before that bubble car leaves to head into Shrewsbury station. So after about a minute or two after I got to Shrewsbury, the Class 121 bubble car decided to show up. Luckily it's stopped here at the moment, so I think it's waiting for a few trains to depart before it departs itself to head back towards Crewe. So I did make a little mistake when I was filming that Class 121 bubble car out of Shrewsbury station. I was looking at that signal right behind me there, which is not the signal that I was looking for. In fact, you're seeing it right now that I'm pointing at is the signal that I should have been looking at, to be honest. But also, one thing that I do get asked is about train tickets. What train tickets do I use? Well, today I'm actually travelling from Crewe to Rewabon on an anytime day return ticket, which costs about £9.80 with the rail card. But the good thing is I could go both ways to Rewabon, from Crewe, Shrewsbury, Rewabon, or Crewe, Chester, Rewabon. So I've got that circular journey option, which I'm going to use, because I'm going to wait for the 1354 Transport for Wales service to get me back to Crewe. Now I could get the local haul service which is the 1251, which is running about 24 minutes late, but to be honest, there's no fun in that. I think we're going to spice it up with the challenge, stick to the plan, and get that 1354 back to Crewe, which carries on to Manchester Piccadilly. So I'm now on the 1354 to Manchester Piccadilly, getting off at Crewe. The Class 121 bubble car has just left the Oxley goods loop, so now it's a race to Crewe. I'm just leaving the last station out in Nantwich. Next stop is Crewe, and the Class 121 bubble car has passed Stafford. So as I much love the Class 142 Pacer, now is not the time to admire it. We're in a race, remember, so let's get back to Crewe station right now. So I have now made it back to Crewe, and the Class 121 bubble car is not here. It's literally approaching Crewe Battersea Hall now, so we have beaten it back to Crewe. Let's get that Class 121 bubble car arriving into Crewe. So we have seen the Class 121 bubble car arriving back into Crewe. It didn't touch Crewe station, but it's gone back into the confines of Locomotive Services Limited's depot. So it's just going to reverse back now. We filmed that reversing back into the depot itself. And there is something else that I've seen as well, which I will film as well. So chasing that Class 121 bubble car from Crewe to Crewe via Chester and Shrewsbury has really been fun today. And also that little bonus you've seen was that Class 37, which is newly required by Locomotive Services Limited, but it's painted in the ScotRail livery. Used to be a DRS Class 37. 37409 North Hinton, but it's now called Lock All. I think I mispronounced that big time. But to be honest though, I did chase a 37 and that video is dropping up right here. Feel free to give that a click if you haven't seen it yet. People on screen now, YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters, thank you for supporting the channel. I've been SimOnTrains. Thanks for watching, stay safe. I'll see you next Sunday for another video.